This video will give you 5 tips on how to get a job in Australia as an international student. Hey guys, it's Aura. Welcome to my channel. I don't know about you guys, but when I first arrived here in Australia as a student, the first goal I had in mind was to find a job fast. May it be a part-time job, a casual job, or even a cash-in-hand job. I was very desperate because I had limited funds and I want to get a source of income as soon as possible. So yeah, I set up my TFN online. It's the tax file number, or as we call it in the Philippines, TIN number. Got my job-specific resumes ready and submitted like hundreds of them online on Seek, Jora, Gumtree. Managed to get a couple of phone calls, but the moment I told them that I was on a student visa, they automatically turned me down. I know. Sad, right? Yes, Beshies, I feel you. The struggle is real. Hence, I've come up with some tips on what helped me find a job back when I was a student. Tip number 1. Create a list of jobs that fit your credential or experience that you are willing to do. Do you want to be a cleaner or housekeeping staff? Do you want to be a marketing officer, kitchen hand, waitress, call center agent, front desk officer, or even an Uber Eats delivery boy / girl if you have a bike or a car? This list is very important because it will help and guide you on where to look for the jobs. Which brings us to tip number 2. Do your research. So based on the list that you've created, is there any possible way that you can Google the companies related to these jobs and then visit their websites? Check if there's any vacancy or if there's any link that you can submit your application online. If there's nothing, you can try contacting them through their phone number or through the email provided on the website, just to check if there's any availability or if there's any job that you can apply for. Pretty straightforward, right? Tip number 3. Be realistic. Don't apply for full-time jobs posted online if you're on a 20-hour-a-week limited 20-hour work limit. Babasahin ko na nga lang. Don't apply for full-time jobs posted online if you're on 20 hours per week limit, because that's an automatic no. So aim for a part-time or casual job, but if it's a cash-in-hand job, I think that should be fine. Tip number 4. You need to walk the talk, like literally. You need to go out there, take your chances, go to supermarkets, go to shopping centers, restaurants, gyms, Chinatown, or anywhere else that you can hand out your resume. Because you can't be picky, you need to take all your chances. You can't be choosy as there's a lot of competition out there. So walk the talk. Tip number 5. Establish your network. Out of all the tips that I gave you, this is probably the easiest way to get a job. Referrals are very important in Australia, and if you have a family, friend, relative, or an acquaintance that knows where to find a job or knows a place where you can get a job, you just really need to network with them. You need to communicate with them and go get that job. If you don't have any, then the next possible way you can get a job through networking is to join Facebook groups online where they usually post job vacancies for international students or other Filipinos, and that really helps a lot. Like guys, I always see them like probably twice or thrice a week that there's a job available on know it's really hard to find a job, and it's very stressful, especially in those first few weeks that you're here in Australia. So while waiting for that big break, I'll give you a bonus tip. Check your university websites for research participation opportunities. I've done this a couple of times when I was a student. If you get to participate in a research, they could pay you from $10 to $25, sometimes even $50 for your participation and for your time. So it's a good way to earn money on the side while you're trying to look for that job. So just to recap, I gave you 5 tips on how to find a job here in Australia as an international student. Tip number 1, create a list of possible jobs that you can apply for. Number 2, do your research. Tip number 3, you need to be realistic. Tip number 4, walk the talk. And tip number 5, you need to establish your network. Guys, these are just tips to increase your chances of finding a job here in Australia. I hope they work for you the way it worked for me when I was a student. If you already have the job, I'm very happy for you. If you're still looking for one, please don't be discouraged. Please don't be disheartened. Just keep looking and you'll find one. If I missed anything or if you want to add more tips, please don't hesitate to comment down below. Hope you guys find this video helpful. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more videos like this. Again, this is Aura reminding you to just keep rolling.